Frankie, thanks for joining us today. We've just had the very exciting news you've received your first international call-up to represent the British Virgin Islands. But before we get into that, can you tell us about your career to date?
Yeah, of course. So I'm from Watford. Started my career at a Sunday League side called Everett Rovers. I've done about till I was the age of 13 at Everett Rovers. Then moved on to another team called Focus Football. Done about half a year at Focus Football. From Focus Football moved on to Luton Town Academy. From Luton Town, I done 2 years, and at the end of the 2 years, I didn't get the scholarship, which was disappointing at the time. But I've moved on, and the next move from Luton was a team called Onside, and basically, Onside, I'd done one tournament game at Onside at Lillishall, and that's where I got picked up from Shrewsbury. Shrewsbury Scouts were there, including Craig McCreef, and that's how I've managed to get up to Shrewsbury.
So from there, you moved to Shrewsbury, is that right?
Yeah.
And you're now #1 goalkeeper for the under-18s.
The under, yeah.
How's the season going personally for you and for the under-18s in general?
Yeah, started with a bit of a shaky start at the start of the season. But now I think we've kind of settled into the season, approaching near the end of the season now. But it's quite a few up and downs in terms of the team, some people leaving and that. But I think overall, decent like year. I think we're sitting mid-table. Had a game today, managed to dig a point out from Walsall, so decent stuff. In terms of myself, I think the under-18s has really helped me to play games, which is really important. As a young player, you need to play games, and just really learn my craft, and just enabled me to be in the position I am. So yeah, the under-18s has helped me. So yeah, it's been really good.
In terms of the first team, you train with the first team every day, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
And we often see you on a match day just warming up with Marco and Harry.
Yeah.
Just tell us about your duties on a match day. What do you get up to?
Yeah, so my role on the match day is to help out Marco or whoever's starting. So whether that will be putting in crosses, serving, or at the halfway line when they're doing long kicks, test out my touch. But yeah, I'm just here to help out what Marco needs helping out with. Also, near the end of the warm-up, players like to come over and do shooting. So me and Harry, or whoever's second, will usually do half and half shooting. So yeah, I always like to get involved with that. It's really good, and yeah, those are my roles on match day.
What's your relationship like with both Marco and Harry?
Yeah, really good, really good. When I came in pre-season, both of them were like, they even still throughout the whole season, they help me out. They give me tips and tricks on what I should do better, what I could have done. So I'm basically just feeding off their experience, because obviously both of them very experienced goalkeepers and really good people as well. Like we get on really well. Both of us, both me, H, and Marco. So yeah, it's really good with all of us.
Someone else with a lot of experience is Brian Jensen. He's as man as a box of frogs, really. But what's your relationship like with him?
Yeah, me and Uncle Brian.
Is that what you call him?
Yeah, me and Uncle Brian. Yeah, we get on really well. I think our relationship is really good. Once again, pre-season, throughout the whole season, he's just feeding all of his knowledge into me, which is like I'm really thankful for, and it's really been really useful because all that information that he's given me, I use in training, I use in games, and it's working. So yeah, thankful for Brian's input, for his knowledge and what he gives me. So yeah, I'm really thankful for that. We're going really well.
So as mentioned at the start, we've had the fantastic news. You've had your first international call-up to represent the British Virgin Islands. How has this come about? How did you find out you've been called up?
Well, I found out I think I was training on Monday. Finished training session. Got changed back to leave. Walked past the gaffer's office, and was saying bye, and he's called me in. So I was like, oh my god, he's called me in, yeah, he said, congratulations, you've been called up for British Virgin Islands, and I was just like, wow, this is like, well, my first time ever being called up, so it was like really, really, really good news. Super excited to go, and yeah, it's another step in my career, another to boost me on. So really important. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to going.
So how do you qualify to represent them?
So it is down my dad's, so my granddad's, his family side from British Virgin Islands. So yeah, that's how I qualify to play for them. And yeah, I think they got in contact with us. So yeah.
Very proud moment for you, and obviously a very proud moment for your family. Who was like the first person you called, or who were you speaking to?
It was my dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was my dad, and the first person. So now, yeah, he was super excited, super buzzing. Everyone was super buzzing in the family. So now, yeah, it's good stuff.
So what's the plan now? When do you go? Who are you playing against?
Go this Friday. We are playing against the US Virgin Islands, home and away. So British Virgin Islands to US Virgin Islands is not a long trip, so it'll be like a flight over to the US Virgin Islands, stay there for a couple of days, I think it is, play the game, come back, play them at home, and then back to England. Back to England I come. But yeah.
But overall emotion, just looking forward to it. I can tell you're really excited.
Buzzing, proper buzzing. So yeah, it really is like another experience for me, and obviously, without being here, without the assistance of all coaches, staff, at the academy, at the first team, Craig McCreef, Brian Jensen, all the staff, I wouldn't be in this position. So yeah, I'm very thankful for the help I've got, and yeah, hopefully I can do well going out there and express my talent and that. So yeah.
We'll all be following your progress. Best of luck,
you.
Frankie.
Thank you.